I don't think you should start a business in your 20s, and here's why. I was talking to a buddy of mine at the gym today who was probably 19, 20 years old, and he was talking about how he wanted to start a business and all these other things. And I said, okay, so what's your plan? He said, I want to start a workout company. I said, okay, what kind of company? And a apparel workout clothing company. I was like, so kind of like Gymshark or something like that. He said, yeah. So I said, okay, so what skills do you have that you think you can facilitate something like this? He said, I don't know. I'm just going to grind it out. And I said, okay, well, what's your kind of plan going into it? And he didn't have anything. I think he just thought that being an entrepreneur and a business owner was cool, and that would therefore, he said, kind of like that 3-step process that you would see on Instagram or TikTok: start a business, work hard, success. I mean, I've seen that so many times that the people preach just start a business, work hard, infinite money. And in reality, it's not really like that. When you start a business, what are you doing? You are solving some sort of problem. Either there's a service that people want or a product that people want or need, and you are providing that. Why do you think at 19, 20 years old, you have the information to solve someone's problems? Some people do, but it's a very rare majority of people. And then actually having the skill set to facilitate solving those problems on a mass scale. It is very, very challenging to run a business, and a large business at that. It is very, very difficult. So what did I do instead? And I know you're saying, Josh, you're running a business right now. Well, let me break it down a little bit more. My goal is to learn as much as possible from massive business owners while making money in the meantime. So I gained very valuable skills that a lot of people needed. You can watch every other video that I've done talking about those skills. That now tomorrow I'm moving out to Arizona, and I'm going to be working with a guy that runs over a $3 billion business with hundreds of employees. And he wants me because he really likes me, and I can provide a very useful skill to his business. And now he's bringing me out because I can provide a very useful skill to his business. I've done this with pretty much everyone. I have learned skills, started to work with them for their business, learned every single thing I can about their business, so then I could replicate that onto somebody else's if I wanted to, or do it myself. And now I'm getting business experience from dozens of people that have made hundreds of millions, even billions of dollars, hanging out with these people very, very regularly, gaining more information than you can even fathom. And one of the biggest things that I learned from that is these people that are worth a few $1 billion, whenever they ask me what I'm doing, they almost just scruff at it and they say, okay, well, can you make $1 billion from that? I've had 3 people say that to me. And I said, I don't know. A billion might be stretching it. He said, yeah, it's really not worth my time then. That's how large these people think in terms of leverage. That they think that only things that can make $1 billion for them personally is going to be worth it to even give some sort of mental thought to. And it's a very interesting way that these mega rich people think. They're just thinking in terms of the most amount of leverage. And so because of that, because I'm constantly seeing and hanging out with these people, I have so many opportunities that I just scruff at now. That I say, hey, it's just not worth my time, because I'm thinking, what has the absolute most leverage possible? That there's so many things that you learn just hanging out with these people. Another example that I would have is today I was actually working out with 2 people. One of them was my cousin, who's absolutely jacked. He's like my half cousin or something like that. Some weird, very distant family. Him and another guy are both on steroids, and they are jacked. They are in their 30s, and they are incredibly strong. One of them was deadlifting 500 pounds today, or tried to. And working out with those kinds of people who are a lot bigger than you, a lot more muscular, a lot stronger, they push you to go harder because they're grabbing a lot heavier weight, and you're going to try and do it too. You might get less reps, but I'm at least trying to keep up with them, and it is pushing me to want to go a lot harder. The same thing is when I'm hanging out with people that are a whole lot richer than me. You see the way that they operate, and you at least try to get up on their level so you're not dragging them down. That is the exact same way. When I'm working out with people better, I want to be better. When I'm hanging out with people a lot richer, I want to be richer. And starting a business in your 20s just is a very hard facilitation of that, because you probably don't have any skills. The only reason why I learned any of my skills was because I was working under people. So many people say, I don't want a boss. I want to be my own boss. I'm just going to work super hard. And I completely agree with that. But how are you going to get the skills to be your own boss? It is usually by working under someone who has built the skills over decades of experience. And you absolutely can do it on your own. There are hundreds of examples. I just don't think it's the easiest way. I think it is a lot easier to just learn everything I can from these massive, massive business owners as opposed to trying to figure it out all on my own. If I can learn the hundreds of thousands of mistakes that all of these people made and then hopefully streamline it so I only make, a few hundred of them, I will, in theory, have leveled up way faster. I am super tired right now. I've been trying to get ready because I'm leaving tomorrow. 4 p.m. though. So I actually have to do something for tomorrow's video. Who knows? Uh yeah, I don't think starting a business in 19, 20 years old is the best course of action. And that's actually I was part running a business in high school that was a very easy business to run that was providing a lot of cash flow. There are businesses that you can absolutely run. I'm just more so talking for somebody who wants to start some sort of complex business, making hundreds of millions of dollars per year. I think small businesses you can absolutely start at 19. It just takes so much complexity and learning to kind of get over a lot of those humps. And you can do it by yourself. You absolutely can. I actually know a lot of people who've done it completely by themselves, and they still were very, very successful.